Hey folks, I'm Paul. It's here, it's big, it's better than ever. It's the Masterbuilt Gravity Series 1050. In this video, I'm going to show you some of its unique features, how to get you set up for your first cook, how to season the grill, and we'll give you an introduction to the Masterbuilt app. Taking a closer look at the Gravity Series, there are three main parts to it. We have the hopper, the grill chamber, and the digital controller. So at the top of the hopper, let's unlock the door, lift it up. Inside this chamber, we're going to fill the grill with your favourite lumpwood or briquettes, and that's going to stack up into this chamber, and it's going to sit on that charcoal grate below. At the bottom of the hopper is a firebox. So let's open this up, and here we have two parts. We have an ash pan, and this is going to collect any debris that comes from the grill burning. This is also the place where you're going to add your chunks of wood to get the smoke into the grill chamber. The second part is the charcoal grate. If you pull this out, you can see it's got this zigzag pattern, and it's been re-engineered for the 1050 to try and make sure that the least amount of charcoal can fall through the grate. At the back there, you can slightly work out this flap. Behind it is a fan. The speed of this fan is being controlled by a digital controller. And this is what's deciding how much oxygen to place into the firebox. Back inside our hopper again, probably just make out there's this little vertical grate going here. This is the entry point to the grill chamber. So therefore, we fill this hopper with your favourite chosen briquettes or lumpwood. Once we've closed the door, we take the lock this tight. In here, we'll insert some natural fire lighters, and then we'll lock the firebox. So once this is closed, the heat source is here, the oxygen's coming inside from the fan, travelling into the chamber. Nothing can escape through the hopper because this is locked solid, and the only place for the fuel to go is inside the grill chamber. Inside the grill chamber, you can see there's a manifold. The heat will travel through here and then come out of these holes and then up into your food. On the side of the grill, we have two things here. We have a fuel intake slide and an air intake slide. We take them out and we hang them on this handy hook here. So the bit you're excited about, let's open up the grill chamber and take a look. Wow, look at the size of that. The size itself, the name gives it away. This is actually 1,050 square inches of grill space. One of the key differences with this grill is they've changed the shape to make it easier to get direct access to the food. One of the things that's new about the 1050 is this new shelving system, which is a great idea because obviously we've got this great space here, but sometimes it gets in the way if you want something big. So we just take this top grill, put it out, slide, push towards the back. Our middle grill, our middle grill just lifts up. Our last grill just pushes back, lifts up, and hangs out of the back. In terms of grilling space, Masterbuilt say that you could get 7 racks of ribs on this grill, 45 burgers, 17 chickens, and 67 sausages. I'd love to be able to give that a go. Maybe that's something that we can do for a future barbecue land video. You never know. The grill grates are really good. They're cast iron, and the reversibility here is currently set up for smoking. You lift them up, flip them over, and you can see that the surface is flatter, and we use that for searing. Another feature of this grill is this handy shelf. The handle does get in the way a little bit, so it's probably going to be more preferable to use this shelf whilst the door is open, loading food onto the grill, etc. If the shelf's in your way, you just lift it up, drop it down. Taking a closer look on the inside, you can see that the grill is now porcelain coated. It's also double walled 100% all the way around inside the grill. This is going to be good for stopping it from rusting. It's also going to be a lot easier to clean. One thing I really like about this version of the grill is that the manifold now easily comes out. Take my fingers, I can slide it backwards, and I can lift it out. That's so much better. That allows you to get in there and give this a really good clean when you need to. You see, putting it back, that almost took seconds. So where does that grease go? You see on the 1050, we've got a drip pan here, and that's just hidden just underneath the controller there. If we take a look at the back of the grill, once the drip pan is taken out, this is where we access everything else that's dropped down, and just make sure that you clean this regularly. Whilst we're here, let's take a look at this piece here. This is where the smoke is going to exit from the back of the grill. One of the things they've upgraded with this grill is that you can see that it's almost slightly lips over now. So for those that keep your grills outside or grill in the UK, you know, as rain drops down, the rain's not going to go into the firebox. It's literally going to hit the lid and it's going to roll down. So that's a brilliant upgrade on the 1050. We'll take a better look at the controller later as we fire up the grill. You can see the panel is quite straightforward. We have 4 probe inlets. That allows us to monitor 4 temperature probes at the same time. We use this part here to control the temperature of the grill. This one to set a timer. This button here enables the connectivity if you're using Bluetooth, or you hold this for setting up the Wi-Fi. Again, we'll see this later. And we use this button to see the temperature of the individual probes. And this control wheel here will be used to set the temperature. Inside the controller we've added these nice handy hooks. You can use this for hanging your tongs. You can also hang additional accessories underneath here if you wish. At the back they've created this handy little drawer. This is where you can keep all of your temperature probes and your power cable. See, they've upgraded the expanded metal for this powder coated stainless steel, and also the legs are a bit more solid. I think that's probably because of the size of the grill. It needed to support a little bit more weight, and as per usual, it's got these great wheels and these great casters which you can lock on and off for moving the grill around as you see fit. Now for the fun part. We're going to season our grill. It's a 3-step process. It's quite straightforward. We're going to set the grill up for 120 degrees Celsius, and we're going to let that burn for 60 minutes. We're then going to increase the grill to 205 degrees Celsius and let that burn for 30 minutes. We're then going to enable the shutdown process. We'll allow the grill to cool completely down. We'll take a cloth, we'll wipe down the sear grates, and then what we'll then do is we'll apply a light coating of oil to the grates, and then we'll then start up the grill again 175 degrees, and then that allows us to cook the oil into the grates, and we'll do that 3 times to make sure they're seasoned. Remember these steps. This is something that Masterbuilt recommends that you do on a regular basis to make sure that the grill doesn't rust. So let's get started. We've started the grill up. Here I've got some Kamado Joe Big Block. I'm just going to pour that into the hopper. So our hopper's filled up. Let's take our lock out of our box. So do the lock. We're going to take 2 natural fire starters, stick them just underneath there, push them in, take a standard lighter and give them a light. We're going to allow that to burn for 2 minutes. Don't forget to take out your fuel and air intake slides. You will forget it one day, but you won't do it twice. We turn on our controller and we set the temperature to 120 degrees. And we check on this after an hour. Whilst we're waiting for our grill to season, now is a good time to get familiar with the app. So on the grill, let's hold down this button here, and you can see now it's in pairing mode. You can see here I have a Gravity Series 560, cunningly called Feed Me. Let's add a new device. Press add device. And the app now will start to discover your device. You can see that it's found the device, so let's press next. Let's give it a name. At this point here, you can join your phone to your Wi-Fi network. As you can see here, it mentioned there's a 2.4 network and a 5 GHz network. So you want to make sure that you pick your correct network and then enter your password. So see, we can now remote onto the grill. And we can see our temperature is currently running 127 degrees. And now if we want to increase the temperature, we can set it to 123 degrees, press set temperature. Because I'm standing next to the grill, you can hear that the temperature increased and the fan kicked in. I'm just going to drop it back down to where we said, 121. So it's been an hour. Let's remote onto our grill. Let's take our temperature and ramp it up to 205 degrees. So it's been 30 minutes, an hour and a half in total. Now it's time to turn off our grill. So we should hold down the power button. And then we take our air intake. The intake slides. And that's it, that's the grill shut down. So now that our grill's cooled down, I'm going to take some paper towel, dip that in oil, and I'm going to lightly coat all of the cooking surface. And then you want to do that on the cast iron grates as well, on both sides. The instruction says that you should lightly oil the grates 3 times at 175 degrees Celsius, and then you're ready to cook. Thank you for watching the video. I hope you liked it. I hope you found it informative. For more information about the Gravity Series 1050, head over to barbecueland.co.uk. Cheers.